Hey grade 7, it is Mr. V again, teaching grade 7 math. And today we're going to be looking at 6.1, which happens to be ratio relationships, or just ratios. And our goal is to recognize a two-term ratio and to be able to write a two-term ratio from a diagram. Pretty simple, really. It may surprise you to know, folks, but of the 10 Canadian provinces that exist today, they didn't all join at once. In fact, when the country was formed back in 1867, there were only 4 provinces. And it took a number of years before other provinces decided to join. So 5 more joined between the period of 1870 and 1905, and then the last one joined in 1949. Bonus point if you know that Newfoundland was the last province to join in 1949. Okay, so ratios, and this is the definition and how to write ratios, which hopefully you guys remember from last year, and if not, ratios. A ratio is a comparison between two numbers which use the same unit. We say that the ratio of provinces joining Confederation in 1867 to those joining from 1870 to 1905 is 4 to 5. There were 4 that joined in 1867, and then 5 that joined from 1870 to 1905. So that is 4 to 5. In ratio form, we write this. It's 4. It's right here. 4, and then that's a colon. It's hard to see. 4 colon 5. In fraction form, we write it like this: 4 over 5. And in words, we would write 4 to 5 using the word to. The first term of the ratio is 4. The second term of the ratio is 5. So that's 3 ways that we write ratios. Typically, when we study them and work with those problems, we use the colon or we use the fraction method. Okay? So bearing that in mind, let's think about a few things. First of all, the number of provinces that joined in 1867 to the number of provinces that joined in 1949, that would be 4 the colon to 1. The number of provinces that joined in 1949 compared to the ones in 1867, that's 1 to 4. The number that joined from 1870 to 1905 to the number that joined in 1949, that would be 5 to 1. And then lastly, the number that joined from 1870 to 1905 to the number that joined in 1867 is 5 to 4. Okay? So that's some ratio problems right there. So, what I'd like us to do here, this is an example, we're going to write the number of triangles to the number of circles as a ratio. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triangles, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles. So it's 6 to 5, 6 to 5, or 6 to 5. Okay, those are our 3 options for writing these ratios. We have red circles to blue circles. There are 1, 2, 3 red circles. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue circles. So 3 colon 5, 3 over 5, 3 to 5. Okay, you need to be able to switch the fractions back and forth, or the ratios back and forth between the colon form, the fraction form, and the word form. Just that's the goal for today. Okay. Lastly, it's really important to remember that the order of terms in a ratio is important. If we go back to this example here, you have to say, if you're told that you're going to write a number of triangles to the number of circles, and you write 5 to 6 because there are 5 circles and there are 6 triangles, that's wrong. Okay? The order is important. When you change the order of a ratio, you change the meaning of the ratio. So you always write it in the order that the question's written out. So if it's red circles to blue circles, it's 3 reds to 5 blues. Okay? You have to write. You cannot write 5 to 3. That's incorrect. Okay? So that should be it for ratios for today.